What, Nina? What's your problem? You want inside now? Here. That cat. I swear, that cat. It's nice out here this morning. We'll say chilly. Which means it's between 25 and 35. I would say, doesn't look like we're melting. So probably about, I don't know, 32, 31, 30. No wind. I don't know who that sounds like. Sometimes I can tell which goat is making which noise. Sometimes I can't. It all depends. It all depends. Yeah, see, it's kind of frozen. I'd say around freezing. I think the news was saying like 35 today. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Who's making all that noise? Let's go check on the mom. Who's making the noise? It's you, Cassie. Are you noisy? Oh, look at my lazy girls. And what are you doing, Mom? Look at that udder. How's it going, Mama? Yeah? Your dad was upset about the heating bill, so then I'm going to unplug the heating light and leave. No, wrong one. Because she can snuggle up next to that. Look at that udder, though. Okay. That's an udder full of milk. Of course, she's on her back with her belly squishing it all back, so it doesn't look shiny yet. Yeah, see, it doesn't look so bad there. And I've seen her where it's like rounded way out. Good morning, Artie. Hi. Yeah, I don't have much time this morning. You shoved all your hay out. I need to put it in the bag. So let's get going here. So I don't have a ton of time this morning. We have things to do. And I have to stop at the store because it is our wellness day to have soup and salad. And I normally make soup, but I had training last night after work. And by the time I was done with work, I didn't feel like cooking. And I didn't have anything made ahead of time. So I was just, Hey, what's up? What's up with you? Hot ice. Out. Don't bite. Trouble. I don't know about you sometimes, Artie Farty. You just gotta cause trouble all the time. Let's see if we can get. You can't crawl out of that hole. No, you can't. So we're not doing that today. We're not crawling out of holes today, Artie. All right, I don't like this hay bag. It's hard to get hay into it because it's all funky. It's funky, funky, funky. I don't like. It's not too bad with the size of the holes. However, it doesn't want to go. The hay doesn't want to go in the way it should. This time it looks like it's doing actually what it should be doing. And I put another flake in here and pull it up and over. Am I trying to put too much in here? I should be able to put that much. Oh my goodness. Remember when we lived in Washington? I always think about it when I say a flake of hay. We had this neighbor who, they ended up selling their house and living in a trailer while they built a house up in a neighborhood by where we lived. And I thought that was a great idea, because I wanted property. But I remember her saying, I think they had 5 acres. And she was like, well, what I'll do is I'll board people's horses because that's really expensive. She said, and it's easy. You just throw them a soap of hay. And we were like, that'd be a flake of hay, not a soap of hay. And if you tell people, oh yeah, you can board your horses here, I'll give them a soap of hay twice a day, probably not going to want to board at your place because you don't even know what you're supposed to call it, let alone how you're supposed to do it. Anyway, they did build a house, and last I knew they were quite happy living up where they were living. Oh, nope. Let's not go sideways here. Let's not go sideways. Yeah, let's lower you so you can see what's going on. And how's my Rowan boy? Huh? He dumped this water. No, I took my medicine this morning. It always gives me a stomach ache. When I say medicine, I'm using the word loosely because I don't take pharmaceutical medicine. I take supplements and minerals. But the iron kind of makes me nauseous. Iron has always made me nauseous, though. Kitty, yep, he came out, refilled the kitty litter, ate half his food. He's doing fine. He's not going to be happy this summer when I leave the door open. Well, he might be, because then he could scoot out. He might not ever want to leave. I'm hoping he will, because I'd rather have him in the barn than anywhere else. I do have another water. I don't know if it's a clean one, but we'll trade out Rowan's water today. Hi, baby boy, because it's got hay in it. You have lots of hay. Don't knock the camera over, please. Let's move this out of the way some. There we go. Yes, Rowan. We need to do your feet. Although they don't look bad at all. Oh, yes. We're going to get you some corn. Just give me a minute. No, you stay right there because I'm doing you and the chickens next. Yep. Okay, that's still full. Well, hi, Rowan. Crazy goat. All right, I'm just gonna only measure what I give him. Oh, that had a little bit of water left in it, so whoopsie. Good thing I had the lids on. Hi, baby boy. All right, let's shut this, because if I don't shut this, he's gonna go in there. No. We're not going to be a turd bird today. No, we're not. There you go. No turd birding today. Yeah. When I put them all back together, you're going to have a little bit of an issue. There it is. Oh, you need water. Yes, you do. Did you lay any eggs last night? You better get used to not having light at night. I promised John I'd turn it off at night. Oh my. Yuck. That's a nasty bucket. Ew. Icky poo. I'm not putting that down the sink in here. I'm just going to scrub it up in my scrubber. And I'm going to throw it back outside. It's because I don't want it in the sink. It's too much of a pain in the tush to clean. Yeah, and then I'll refill it. And then I'll refill it along with this one. Because I wonder what the neighbors think as I'm trudging along, tossing water out the door. Not that I care that much. I think I just wonder to think if they think I'm absolutely crazy. Does it bother me? I don't think so. I think I'm okay with them thinking I'm crazy. I mean, I remember one time when I used to work, where I used to work, I was had this manager who was just butt. And he was like, well, you know, people's perceptions are that you get away with whatever you want. Like, really? It's like, yeah. Cool, but I don't. Well, we know that, but it's people's perceptions. Like, and that's my problem because why? Why is that my problem? Well, you should be worried about how people perceive you. It's like, what? Yes. You need to care about other people's perception. I'm like, you know, until they start paying my mortgage, I really don't care what other people think about me. I mean, I'm not breaking the rules. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't quite understand it. And then he went into this tirade about how, you know, your number one priority needs to be this job. It's like, what? Yeah, this job needs to be your number one priority. Do you think you can do that? Like, nope, I know I can't. They were just dumbfounded. They were like, what? Like, my number one priority would be God, because that's what I'm supposed to do. My second priority is going to be my family. Now, you can have the third spot. I'm okay with you coming in third. But you're not going to be my number one priority. And you are never going to be more important than my family. I can just tell you that right now. It's never, ever going to happen. They looked at me like I was absolutely crazy. But, like, there's no but to it, dude. I thought you were watching me. No buts to it. You ain't first. You ain't second. I'll give you third. If you still are, you know, need to be in the top 10. The kind of attitude I was getting from them, thinking your ranking is sliding. I mean, it was good money, but I could still get another job. It wasn't my dream job. Yeah, it's weird. People are weird. I worked with people who had, like, anytime they ever did training, got a certification, they hung it on the wall by their desk. The wall's like covered with all these things that they did. It's like, nice to tease them. Because after a while I was to turn into a crazy bitch. I was just like, oh, you added to your I love me wall. They're like, my what? I said, your I love me wall, where you have to, like, post all the stuff you've done because you're so, you know, into it. Whoa. I mean, it would be like stupid training. What's your I love me wall? Yeah. See, look how important I am. See all this stuff on my wall? See that? You ever wonder about politicians when they're doing their interview and Behind them are these bookcases, and strategically pick the books they want to be seen behind them, and the pictures they want. All right, I get it. But it's interesting that you don't see their family. Some of them. You see pictures that, oh, look, I went to lunch with Oprah. Okay. That's great. I'm glad you and Oprah get along. But, in the grand scheme of things, I mean, Oprah's got enough money. She might make your mortgage payment. Maybe. I'm just picking on her because she's a well-known celebrity. I don't know anything about Oprah. I know nothing. I know nothing, Kim Snow. You know nothing. All right, Mommy. I need to... Oh, you don't need water. Okay. I need to fix the... Give you fresh water. I need to turn off the light bulb and make sure the other one is plugged in. Until you have the baby. There you go. You don't need that other one. And it's not that cold. Because John was like, OMG, what did you do in the barn? Oh, electric bill went up. I'm like, I haven't done anything. And I went, oh, wait a minute. Put the heat light out on. Hey, ow, Artie! Oh, you booger. Scoot back. Don't be a butt. Stop being a turd. And do not knock that water over. Look at all this hay. We're like 3 feet deep in hay. We got to figure out something to do with you for a hay feeder. I mean, I think having the hay bag over the hay feeder stops a little bit of his issues. Not all of them. Ladies! Oh, I'm going to add to your water and bring you food. And the horses. And we're done. And we're done. Woo! Good, because I have to stop at the store and get something. I've been meaning to pick this up. This had some leftover Prohibit Wormer in it. And the chickens wanted to drink it, so I let them. Because it's supposed to be really good for them. They were saying, when I looked it up, they were saying that it helps even get rid of gapeworm in your poultry, which is a hard worm to get rid of. I thought, oh, that's impressive. No, chickens and horses. I can't believe that stupid turkey is taking all that stuff off. And around the... I'm telling you. Sometimes you just gotta wonder. Oh, no. Oh, no. Chickens, yes. Horses, yes. And I need to put more food in this. So when I go to the feed store, I'm going to need 2 bags of the mash. And 2 bags of mash. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags of corn, 1 bag of goat. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Horses, chicken licking. Well, hello, Rowan. How are you? I don't know why you're banging on that. I really don't. Ooh, I caught you. I already fed you. You have water? You had grain? No, absolutely not. No, we're not. We're not. You don't get seconds on the corn. It's not that good for you. This is the low one. There you go, ladies. Water, layer, corn. Now let's go find our horsies. How you doing, Mom? Because I turned that heat light off. Got you have them babies today. I'm telling you. You just never know. Can hear you, turkey lurkey. I'm going to go out and see if they have. Oh, no. I don't want to do that. I want to be sideways. Hi. Hello. Hello, horsies. Ooh. Your poopy smells very potent this morning. Why is your poopy so potent? Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Put some in this. Put some in this. Put some in this. Oh, fill up some water. I'm going to walk out. Stop! You know, CD, I wouldn't put it past you to be the one pulling off the insulation. I really wouldn't. We're not putting any more hay in here. You're making a mess. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go take a peek. How much hay is out here? Love those motion sensor lights. And then some cheap tape. Look at all that. You guys can't see it. I haven't touched any of the hay. I'm not getting any more hay inside. I'm making a mess out here. Making a mess. I still have to clean all this out anyway. There's that big pile. There's a big pile. They stand. But this grows great potatoes. And it's okay to grow potatoes in horse poop because you can't eat raw potatoes. So you don't want to grow like vegetables like lettuce and those things in fresh manure. But you can grow things that have to be cooked in fresh manure. And you can grow things like like tomatoes, as long as you tie them up and the tomatoes don't touch the ground, because they're only getting the nutrients. They're not in the poop. What you're eating isn't going to be in the poop. That makes sense? Yeah. I know when I took my master gardener classes, they'd come in, they were talking about horse poop. They were like, well, you know, you should age it for 5 years. It's like, 5 years? Yeah, it should be aged 5 years. Like, well, why? Well, when you're growing your spinach, I said, I'm not going to grow my spinach in fresh poop. But, come on, give me a break. 5 years of aged for horse poop? Well, and they're like, you know, well, that's just, you know, USDA's recommendation. I'm like, well, they're idiots. So if you're growing stuff like roses and stuff you're not eating, I wouldn't even waste my time composting it. And I didn't. And I grew beautiful rose bushes. Not here, obviously. It's too cold. Oh, he's gonna come out here and turn my lights off today. You don't need them during the day, but I do need them during the day. Whoo-wee. Now there's a wind and it's a little cold. It's still just chilly. I think though if you had exposed skin for a long time, it would be cold. But yep.